Thank you, Sam. Now, let's meet today's young academic achiever, Jordan Pierre. He's a 7th grader at Eagle Academy in Brownsville, Ocean Hill.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jordan, to Brooklyn45.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay. Now, as I said, it's an accomplishment to be chosen as a young academic achiever with Brooklyn45. You have to have like tremendous accomplishments. I understand that you have a 97.5 average. Like, how can a young man of your age have such an accomplishment?
Well, I believe there's 3 things that actually has a huge impact on my academic focus. And the 3 things I believe that have an impact on me is the competition within my setting, my desire to want to have a wealthy future, and the influential factors within my family.
Okay. Wealthy future, competitive setting?
Yes.
And influential factors. Okay, let's talk about influential factors. What are those factors and how do they motivate you?
All right, so the influential factors in which I'm regarding to are my parents, and they always push me to work harder and to always reach for the top. They never settle for what is not my best. They always make me work harder.
Okay, so would you say it's your parents working or you working?
Well, yeah, I'm doing the work, but they helping me.
They push you along, eh?
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the things that you do that help you to keep those high standards?
So some things that I do is that I study. I like to study for my exams, and even if I don't have an exam, I like to study so that I can maintain, so that I can know what the work is about. I like to study. And another thing that I'll do is mostly I'll go over my work, and I always try to perfect everything that I do.
Perfection, okay, striving for perfection. All right, what are some of your favorite subjects? Like, what do you excel in?
So I excel in all my subjects.
Okay, I can see 97.5. What are some of your favorites,
My
special favorites?
Is science. I love science and math. Yes, and I love science because in the future I want to find a cure for cancer as well. So I love science, and I love math because I love money.
Okay, money. Tell us about your love for wealth. How do you see yourself in the future, like when you're fully grown and fully educated?
So when I'm fully educated in the future, I see myself as being someone that has an impact on the world, that has like a huge voice on what happens. So I would like to be a judge in the future.
A judge?
Yes.
Okay, why?
I would like to be a judge to make some differences in certain laws and have a voice on what I think should be right.
Okay. What are some of the things that you think are important for young people in your generation to know and to practice?
So one thing I would like to tell, well, for young kids, I would like them to know that the more education you have, the better career you can have, and the better career you have, the more money you can make.
Okay, okay. So do you actually personally, as an individual, think it's mostly about money, or what are some of the other things you strive for?
I really think that you should strive to have an education, because in this new society, education is the key to success.
Okay. All right. And what do you do for leisure when you're not counting money and perfecting yourself?
So usually I like to write poems because I think I'm good with literature, and I have a strong use of words. So I like to write poems. It helps me to express myself.
Okay. What type of poems are your favorite?
So I usually write regular poems, and it usually from like my heart. I usually use some of my surroundings. I usually write about the world and my surroundings. It helps me to understand certain things and how they're going on.
Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. It helps to connect you to your soul, actually, poetry. And in terms of like extracurricular activities, do you play any sports or do anything outside of your school and, you know, artistic pursuits?
Well, actually, I consider myself as a Rhodes Scholar, so I participate in basketball, and basketball is one of my hobbies, and I love to play basketball. I believe I'm good in it, and I like basketball because it helps me to see other kids around the world and to be able to compete with them on a higher level. And in my school, we're taught to stay globally conscious and globally competitive.
Okay, so you're equally good a basketball player as you are in academics, right? So if you had a choice, like to focus on one or the other, I know it's not time for that for you to consider that yet, but would you have a dilemma in deciding which road to take?
No. Well, actually, I set my priorities already to put books before everything, so school comes first.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, what are some of the tips you have for young people and for parents who might be raising other teens like you?
I would like to tell some parents to always believe in their child, that they could do something, because sometimes you don't always see the potential your child have. the first time around, but when you start to actually communicate with them and see how they're doing and push them to do better, you will see something come out of them.
Okay, and what words do you have for your peers?
So for my peers, I would like to tell them that education is important and to always maintain focus, because focus is the key.
Okay, focus is the key. Now you heard it, folks. This is from Jordan Pierre, Young Academic Achiever, for this week on Brooklyn 45. And look out for great things from this young man. Thank you very much.